raised, I guess out of protocol, that we should have the mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, welcome us to Chicago. And my exact words were, over my dead body. Rahm Emanuel is a union-busting investment banker. So guess who we're going to have welcome us to Chicago? The Chicago Teachers Union, that weighs the brilliant strength in unity with the parents and the students over Rahm Emanuel, and it was a victorious strike. So their president is traveling, their vice president will welcome us to Chicago on Monday. I also had a couple quick announcements. We have a panel tomorrow. It's the brainchild of retiree director Judy Beard. I think it's an excellent idea, and we put it into practice. A panel, the labor movement, time for a new day, a new direction. And it's a panel between 3 and 5. We're going to be told a rank and file leader of the teachers, the Chicago teachers will be there. People that are dealing with the ALEC, which is the American Legislative Exchange Council. Most people don't. It's one of these kind of quiet, secret organizations that are corporately funded, Koch brother funded, passing all this anti-worker, anti-people legislation around the country. So it should be a very informative and interesting session. I encourage you all to come. Also, as you drive trucks and work on equipment, do any of you sing? Nobody sings? How about in the shower? Anyway, we're reinstituting the APW labor course. It's volunteer, 8 a.m. Monday morning in room, I wrote it down somewhere, room W182. I think you're in W184. Mike, you sing? No. Okay. Anyway, for those who want to volunteer, every morning between 9:30 and 10, you'll be singing. We're going to be led by a sister who leads the Labor Heritage Group. It's part of the AFL-CIO. So for those who like to sing, it'll be a lot of fun, and you'll give us some nice culture every morning when we're coming in, some nice union culture. Just a few more serious comments. The MVS craft is under extreme attack. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I've told your directors, Brother Foster, Brother Javier, that you have the full support of me and the National Union to try to meet the challenges that we have in your craft, in all of our crafts, and in our union. And I hope my actions have backed that up. If it doesn't, you have craft directors that will quickly remind me. So, and you know, I'm new at this. It's an honor and a privilege. What we're trying to bring to this union is a new spirit or reactivated spirit of activism. These challenges are immense, whether it's the attacks to subcontract all of MVS, whether it's the attacks to privatize retail through schemes like Staples, and we know that's the tip of the iceberg, and when we get done beating Staples, we're going to go back and take out these village post offices and everything we can. But it's all good whether we can deal with these new plant closings that the PMG has announced. And while I'm not going to get into the convention too much here, brothers and sisters, this PMG has got to go. And this PMG, when they close plants, not only are they slowing down the mail and killing the postal service, but it's not just clerk jobs, it's not just mail handler jobs, it's MVS jobs, it's maintenance jobs. It's all of us, and we have to be united as one. And we plan to take the kind of activism that is generated around the Staples fight and apply that to the fight in unity with the other postal unions and the labor movement and people of this country to do everything we can to hold the line on these plant closings. So with that, I just want to say that when we came into office, and even before we came into office, we never made a promise to anybody that I know of that we would guarantee any victory. That would be a lie. But what we did say we would guarantee that with you and together, we would enter the battlefield with no white flags of surrender. Brothers and sisters, that's what we're doing. We look forward to a convention where we leave at the end of the week, after we have all our debates, all our differences, all our votes, that we leave more determined, more united, and more capable of facing the challenges that we face as not only the American Postal Workers Union, but our labor movement and the entire working people of this country and beyond. So thank you, sisters and brothers. Have a great conference here, and let's have a great convention. Sister Soretti, your Executive Vice President cannot, she can talk, but she's lost her voice. So we've had, you got two choices. You can look around the room, look in your bags and see if you can find her voice. But if we can't find it, we've asked her not to say anything because she really cannot speak, and we want her here vibrant for the rest of the week. So please take my comments also spoken on behalf of Sister Debbie Zaretti as well.
Thank you very much, Mark. And I certainly want to go on record to say that Mark has certainly come on board and understands the motor vehicle issues, and he has stood behind us, and he is committed to go forward. So on behalf of the motor vehicle craft, we certainly want to thank you, Mark, for all your efforts. Is my Secretary-Treasurer out there? We're now going to have comments from Secretary-Treasurer Elizabeth Powell.
Good afternoon, sisters and brothers. I join with President Demosthenes in welcoming you to the 22nd National Biannual APW Convention. We're looking forward to an exciting week. A lot of things are coming up for the 21st through the 25th. We're going to have some decisions to make, some hard, some easy, and some not too easy. Back to what I say, some hard. But I'm sure that we all will do what we have to do in the name of the APW to make sure that this union remains the great union that it is, the American Postal Workers Union, and that we stay viable and do what the membership has entrusted us to do. You have a great group of officers representing you in motor vehicle, as we do at the local and state level. Finances are not good, as I'm sure you experience in your own locals. The loss of our membership continues to go down and down and down. We are going to have to do everything that we possibly can to go out and get those, and I don't know how we do it, but I'm sure we'll find a way. 37,000 non-members who have enjoyed the fruits of your labor, our labor, and all the benefits that we have fought and struggled so hard for. We invited a group of young activists to this convention, 35 and under, as delegates. We have 52 who were elected to represent their local or state. The APW has 14,183 PSEs that are members of the APW. That includes your craft as well, your division is among that 14,000. At the way we're going with our membership, we have 132 career employees, over 16,000 PSE employees, and doing some part, what else, just 132? It seems like 132. 132,000 plus, my apologies. Seems more like 132. And when I make my presentation on Monday, I will share some more figures with you. The Secretary-Treasurer's report is in your officer's report book, as is all the other officers' reports. The financial report is also in the book. The Finance Committee's report is also in the book. I ask that you all read it, familiarize yourself with just what goes on in this union, just what we're responsible for paying, and where your dues money goes. I'm not going to take up any more of your time, but I'm going to wish you a happy, healthy, good conference. Do all the right things. I'll see you somewhere during the week, but it won't be in one of these restaurants in the hotel that seems to be charging us 5 arms and 6 legs. I had a meal the first night that I got here in my hotel room, and when I got the receipt, I asked the guy, "Are you sure there's only me in the room?" Because the charge was like I had a whole group of people, and it's only me. I'm going, but there goes my per diem, Faustin. I can't feed you breakfast. Where you go? I can't feed you lunch. Javier, you and I can't make our little stop, at the neighborhood bar. But I'll see y'all somewhere around. The icebreaker is tomorrow in the South Building, room 100. In the good old days, we used to have entertainment where the congressional speakers came. We decided not to do that this convention. We decided to take the money that we spend there, fill it back to you. So we're having one icebreaker in South 100 Grand Ballroom. We're providing food and drink for all the delegates. That is money well spent. Hopefully that'll help you save some on your per diem. We also will be providing food for you Tuesday night at the Copa, and food Wednesday night at the President's Night, and food on Thursday at the Parade of States. Once again, money well spent. Some things we have to do. With that, God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you around.
Often Merle and I get into an argument on whose coordinator this is. But she's both of our coordinators because we're both from the Central Region. So I'm going to bring up Central Region Coordinator Sharon Stone to give greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I just want to provide you a brief welcome to the city of Chicago, introduce my co-coordinators that we work jointly together to represent every craft and every member of this union. And I will, no particular order, that would be John Durgis, Northeast Region Coordinator. Mike Gallagher, Eastern Region Coordinator.